Ahoy guys, it's Ori here. Do you know what I'm interested the most in? It's actually not Dead by Daylight, it's the people. I like people. I like the fact that they can be so, wholesome and amazing, and at the same time they can be awful. They can be so mean sometimes. It's baffling to see the differences, and my favorite thing about people, they're so different. It just blows my mind sometimes. Now, this is awesome. You go into a game in Dead by Daylight with different people, they do different things, they perceive the game in a different light. But unfortunately, many times, most interactions actually were very, very toxic, I go into different Dead by Daylight streams, I watch how people play and how people react to certain people. Sometimes it's just awful, and I don't understand why are people so mad at each other. I'm not talking about toxicity as, flashlight clicking, teabagging, or even face camping or tunneling. I'm talking about the reactions to these things. I think that the reactions many times are unnecessarily mean. People are just mad at each other and they don't even try to understand why a certain person is, for example, face camping or, tunneling, even though it's super easy to understand. And I wanted to talk about the whys. Why do people do these things? How to counter these things, how to maybe not get mad at these things, or how to just understand these more controversial plays, but also what are the consequences of these plays, because believe it or not, there are consequences to face camping. Now, I'm not going to be your judge, I'm not going to judge how you play Dead by Daylight. I think that's one of the things that are amazing. You can be a complete scumbag in the game, and it's not bannable. Like, people sometimes, go into someone's chat or in the endgame chat, they tell you, oh, you cheated or you played like a scumbag, we're going to report you. But in fact, there are many awful things in Dead by Daylight you can do completely legit. For example, you can sandbag your teammates for the whole game. I don't think it's bannable. There is no rule that you need to do the chance. There's so many playstyles you can do in Dead by Daylight, and sometimes it's awful and sometimes it's amazing. And when you're clicking the ready button, you gotta be ready for these things, unfortunately. If you're not, maybe you should take a break. Now, I am not going to judge how you play. In fact, I'm going to try to not really say the words bad or good, because some people are sure that face camping is bad, but I don't think that that's the case. I think face camping is a legit play, and well, most of the time it really shouldn't be the case, and it shouldn't be the effective way to play the game, but some people just do it, and who knows why, right? Well, we're gonna figure it out right now. Sometimes it's very hard to figure out what exactly a person is doing, and I'm going to show you these cases too. I'm going to talk about popular cases that I think are a bit hard to solve. Now, please keep in mind that this is my opinion, and if you have your own opinion, you can obviously dislike my video, but please leave a comment. I'm genuinely interested in what you think about my opinion and the game overall, because again, this is what fuels me. It's people and their opinions and how they perceive the game, and it's actually awesome that I can talk to people and argue with them about, for example, Legion. I tell them that I think Legion is a bit of a weaker hero, and they actually tell me that he's one of the top heroes in the game. And well, I don't agree with them, but this is an interesting conversation that we can develop and argue, and it's a great way to exchange and just get to know each other. So I'm open for conversations. I just don't want you guys to just trash talk this. I think it's an important thing to talk about these things, and many times when someone is salty and just talking really mean things in the chat, I wonder, is he serious or he's just mad? Many times I feel like people don't understand how the game works and, how to play against certain killers. And people are just mean. And I want you guys who are interested in this to have a way of dealing with these things too. If you want to be mad, if you want to be salty, those are emotions and those are amazing. I play games for emotions, and sometimes being salty is a great emotion. But if you just want to learn and maybe just learn some empathy and understanding towards maybe a face camping killer, this is the place to come. I've called this serious, and I hope this is going to be serious, a tunnel. Not because it's about tunneling, even though there is definitely going to be a lot of talk about tunneling, but also because I want to build this connection between, killers and survivors, and also survivors and survivors. The worst thing I saw is survivors trash talking their teammates. It's not good to see. And I want to build up this tunnel between them. Now, you know, it could be a bridge, but tunnel sounds a bit catchy, so it's gonna be tunnel. Hope you guys will enjoy it, and yeah, see you guys in the next episode. The first episode, I guess it's going to be. Bye!